The PS4 controller is still my absolute favorite to play with, but when its batteries inevitably run out, I get goosebumps again. Charging this controller means finding a micro USB cable, and I barely use them nowadays. That's why I'm always struggling to find one in a hurry. And that's why I want to mod my PS4 controller to USB-C. But will it work?
Hi guys, Markus here. So let's get started. As you can see, here's still our wonderful ancient micro USB port. So let's crack it open. So remove those 4 screws here. And let's use the pick to get into this little slot here. Start prying it apart. So in between options and share, we should be able to lift it. Yes. Okay, good. So, perfect. That's the part where our micro USB is sitting in. So, well, let's remove this. Okay, after removing this bar here. Okay. Now, what else? I haven't done this before, it's my first try, and you will learn, hopefully with me, what steps to accomplish, to get to this point that you will have a nice USB-C controller. Yeah, let me see if I can remove it complete with those. Yes, that's possible. With the stripes here. Yes. Good. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea to put this also to the side. And let's remove the board. Let's remove this tape here. Oops. And okay. So this is our little friend. Good. So maybe it's a good idea to learn what pins are for what purpose. So to do this, let's try to measure it. Okay, let's first remove this little ribbon cable here. Okay, here I have a too long but good micro USB cable. So let's see. There's a little breakout board. The idea now is that I put this end in here. Then I will put this thing in here. And now here you see ground, D+, D-, and VCC. Now we will just measure with the multimeter in continuity mode from these points to these, and when it's beeping I know that's the correct line. Let's do that. So meter in continuity mode. So let's see. It's a bit tricky. Okay, so the first pin, VCC. Second pin, D-. Third pin, D+. Fourth pin, I think that's the ID pin. That's normally pulled to ground, so I think it doesn't matter in our case. And the last pin is the ground pin. Okay. So it's quite handy to have one of those boards at your hand, so I try to find one and link it in the description below. And all other things that, might occur, like the USB-C boards, but I think I got this from a German eBay seller, so I think it's a quite difficult one to link, but we'll see. Now let's get rid of this port. For this, I will use hot air and let's see what it's doing. I will go up to 500 degrees C. Airflow not completely up, but 2/3 or something. And turn on the fume extractor. Point it away from the board. Good. If you haven't a hot air station, that's harder. I think I have seen people that they try to cut it with a flush cutter and to cut it out of its pins, but yeah, this work is of course some kind of destructive, so when you're not careful enough, you are able to destroy some traces or stuff. So it looks pretty good so far. Let's try to wick off the excess solder. So we haven't cleaned up the holes for the port because there will be no port at this location. So we just cleaned up the pads around. So now let's try to get the nasty stuff away with some IPA. That's basically just alcohol, but no liquor or something. It's 99% alcohol, isopropanol, if you're wondering. Okay, that looks not that bad. So now let's have a look again how we could have accomplished this. So it was something like this, and the ribbon cable was attached to the side.
This is unfortunately the wrong orientation. The board needs to be flipped so that the LED is visible from the top. This error will lead to some headaches in the next sections of this video.
So this is the little USB-C board I got from eBay. And you see there are some breakout contacts to make it much easier to solder on. I've done bare soldering one of these for a Nintendo 3DS XL, a new 3DS XL. I will link this video. That's not recommendable. So get one with the breakout pins here. And you will see here VCC, D-, D+, and ground. So that's basically all we need to do if we just want to convert the micro USB one to USB-C. Furthermore, you see, when you look closely, there is R1. R stands always for resistor. When you get a PD, a power delivery charger, maybe you have come along this issue. You plug an USB-C device in to power delivery charger and it's not working. That's the case when it's not properly set up, so not the power delivery charger, but the device you're trying to charge. For example, we need to put a 5.6K resistor in here, and at this board here,
this value is not quite right, but it works without any harm. The correct value would be 5.1 kOhm, but the 5.6 kOhm works fine also.
This will short the CC1 and CC2 lines to ground with the 5.6K resistor, and then it's a legacy USB device and the power delivery charger will get power into our beauty. To do this, let me see if I can get a resistor this small. I think I just have one size laying around that could probably fit, and that is a 0603 SMD resistor. I think 0407 is the next smaller SMD size, and this would fit probably perfectly. So I think it's designed for 0407. But let me see if I can get this one here. And as you can see here, it's labeled 5.6K. Let me get one out here. Okay, and you see here that's the portion where we need to place the resistor, and I think it's too big. Yeah. As you can see, this won't fit. So I do need a smaller one, but I know that the next smaller one I do have, it's much too small. It's a 0201 resistor. I will put it under the microscope that you can see it. They look like this. This is the tip, of my tweezer, and this here is the resistor. So when I place this component here, you see there's a ton of different, wow, that's so big. And also this one is, have a look, that's tiny. That's, I don't know, nearly invisible to your just bare eyes. I think we do need to find a way to make this work. This here is optional. You don't need this resistor at all. It's just for when you want to plug it into a power delivery charger, and it should work also. That's it. When you just have a normal dump USB charger or something, that's fine. That will work. But we will try to get it power delivery capable. So we need this one in here. So let me see. So this side would work and this one is too short. But wait, I'm dumb. This pad goes to this point here. I'm pretty sure somebody of you already has seen this and said, oh man, dude, what's your problem? Just use the big pad. So let's see, when we do that, yeah, that's working out, perfect. So when we place it like this, we can solder it here and solder it here. That should give us the required 5.6 kOhms. Yeah, let's do that. Let me try to get this one here a bit fixed on my mat. Putting flux for nice flow of solder. Always use flux. It's very important. Now let's get some fresh solder at those points. Perfect. Now the difficult part, the placement. Oops. Yeah, as I told you, we are talking about microscopic parts here. I mean, that's not that much microscopic, but it's still small. As you can see with the tip of the tweezer. Okay, so the side looks fine. Let's get some solder here. Okay. So let's measure. Yeah, maybe I should remove the tape. Now let's measure. So here's ground. Now let's first measure. So 4.62 kOhm. That's good. Now we know this should be 0 ohms nearly, because it's the same line. Yeah, it is. And this here should be the, yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's fine. Maybe you've seen this from some other of my videos. Another breakout board, but for USB-C, and I do like the pinouts here more. Let's put this thing in here. And now we do have breakout pins. And we are interested in the pin A5 and B5. When we measure it against ground, it should show us 5.6 kOhm because the mentioned resistor we just soldered in is in place. Ground, we can use this here, and here B5. 5.6 kOhm, perfect. And A5 should be here, 5.6 kOhm. So perfect. So this whole port here should be power deliverable. Let's check later on if it's working. Oh, nice. Okay, here we have the LED shine through this here, but I don't think that we do have the room to put both in here. To be honest, not sure. It was like this. Are we able to get this here underneath somehow? I mean, that would be superior, but yeah, let's just see. Maybe we are able to place it underneath. Yeah, but first we need to get this opening bigger, so we do need more room. I think the first thing I will try is to get the, yeah, those edges round. I have here multiple files. I think I will use this one here maybe. It's a round one. And let's carefully try what's happening. And always remember, less is more. When the material is off, it's off. Now let's use this one. Yeah, and I do think we need to get rid of these little plastic prongs here. Wow, not bad. I think that looks pretty good to me. Let's clean it up with alcohol and a toothbrush. Yeah. Oh, that looks really good. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Yeah, little room there, but I'm fine with it. And it would be brilliant when we put this one over this here without any problems. So let's wire it up. Yeah, let's first get fresh solder here. And you see, with flux, the solder runs flawlessly. So to sandwich the whole thing, I will go with the wire 0.15 millimeter. There's a coating on, so it's not conductive in this state here, so we need to scrape away some of this protective coating to get the bare wire. So let's do that. You could do this with sandpaper, with a sharp X-Acto knife. I will use my grinding pan for this. Oh, let's solder the wire. Now we will repeat this for the rest. That looks good. Now the same with the other side. Let's solder it accordingly. Flux. Look how shiny this is. So, and this was our pinout, VCC, D-, D+, that's not necessary, you see it's not connected, and here is our ground. We will now wire it accordingly. We'll start with the ground one. So to show you, those wires are not conductive, where we haven't peeled anything away. Here there is nothing, 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 nothing. Okay, that was because yes. Yeah, so that's not a problem when get cross or something. So let's do it on the microscope. Yeah, I'm now at D-. And here D+, no connect, ground, and VCC. Nice. So let's see. Insert it here. Okay, I think I have everything back in for testing. Okay, good way to testing this is now ground from the battery, so the black wire, and to the case of the USB-C, for example, or of course the ground pad. USB power meter. Put that here in. Now check. a little nervous, to be honest, and plug it. And voila, you see the LED is shining through, so it is charging. Let me do one light on both lights. So you see, this works. Now let's see if it would work with a power delivery combination. So to check if this works, that's pretty easy. Mostly this will not work when our setup wouldn't be power delivery compatible. You have USB-C on both ends. That will not work if we wouldn't have our 5.6 kOhms resistor in for this to work. So let's see what it's doing. No, that's not the right power bank. I do have here a PD power bank. So let's put it here in the power delivery port. Put it in and you see there's a light. We turn off this side here. You see clearly it's charging. When I remove it, it goes off. Okay, so do have still power here, and when I try to connect this here, you will see there's no charging light. So here's the resistor missing to tell the device, hey, I'm legacy, but you can still charge me up. So it's not working. So here I just barely connected the V+ and ground to the device. So now it's not outputting the power because we haven't the resistor at the needed lines. So that this device knows, okay, it's safe to get power in here. So that's why nothing is flowing. But to show you that this is working with a normal charger, here still the USB-A, and we will plug it now here. You do see it's charging. So great job. Our PS4 controller is capable of both. That's perfect. And yeah, I will mod this, maybe not this one, but another 3D-ASIC, new 3D-ASIC, sorry, with maybe the same board as this one, and we will get it into here. So stay tuned for that. I do think that is perfect. Now the only thing we need to accomplish is to get it all back together and to try to get this here correctly in, I would say. So let's see. We need first to isolate something. So we don't want that this here shorts something out here. So we place some protective tape. We'll use some heat resistant tape for this. Also related, that's Captain tape. How to make it stick. I do think that we need some kind of hot glue for this. Yeah, I think hot glue is not the worst decision. Normally I just do it with my hot air station here, something like this here, and I would melt it. I need some kind of precision here, so I think I will use this little gun here and hope that it's a bit more precise. So we'll try to get it flush, eyeball it. I got here some kind of blue tack. I think I will just put something underneath, just get some kind of grit. Now try to get some hot glue in here. Turn this off, but you see I was a bit messy. I mean, it's hard not to be messy with hot glue, but yeah. I do think I do like the placement so far, that's fine. Okay, let's see if it's still working. Try not to rip something. Yep, that works. Haven't destroyed something yet. Good news. No, we need to get this on here. So as I mentioned, the wires are coated, but I think we will squeeze them a bit. So let me put one stripe of the pins. This here. Just checking that there are no of our cables are in the way. So I don't do it all the way through because it's a bit bent, but I think we get away with it. What do we have next? It is not bad. It's not perfect, but I think it is decent. Let's get the screws back in. Okay, let's check if it's charging. Works. I don't think that I got the LED assembly right. No, can't see the LED. And let's get it disassembled. Meh. Yeah, that's the wrong way, as I hopefully told you in the post-production. So let's put one stripe of Captain Tape on this side. Let's put back this little black tape stripe or strip, whatever. Come on, you must stick. Should work. In place like this here. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. That the LED shines through the plastic glass and emit the light outside. That was dumb the other way around. So let me do the mistakes that you don't have to.
Huh?
No, what's happening? I've messed up something. What? Oh, and I think I know what's happened. Oh yeah, here, have a look. This little... Whoa. Yeah. Hopefully I haven't shorted it inside. Damn it. They're not made for such often plug and unplugging stuff. So I think... Oh man. How can I stick that down? Maybe we can use some nail polish for this. Okay, here we do have our little ribbon cable under the microscope. Let's see what we can do when we use the nail polish. I think I will try to use this sharp tweezer. Just get some nail polish on it. Try to apply it. Something like this. Straighten this here, get it down. Now I need to find a way to fast cure it. I think I will use the hot air station at 100 degrees C. That's the lowest settings I have. Okay, at least it's sticking down. Try to get the glue from the contact. Let's try it. Get it gently in there without doing any harm. Okay. Nope, that doesn't look good. Ah, come on. Don't tell me I've shorted something and now the charging chip or something is defective or something. Okay, at least this here looks fine so far. Wait. So there's something shorting out. it's not rotating. Let's check in continuity. The filter is still good here. So here, and again from here to here. Hello. Works, but no connection here. Same here. Yeah, the filter is blown. Brilliant. Wow. Maybe I shorted the ribbon cable and the ribbon cable shorted that line, and yeah, that's why D plus and D minus isn't connected, and hopefully that's the reason why it's not charging. But that is just an assumption.
I would say that was a logical assumption, Captain.
Yeah, I do need a replacement for this. So, and here I have a switchboard, donor board. Let's see if we can repurpose the filter. Not sure if it's the same, but this here looks quite similar. So 500 degrees C, full airflow, get the most heat possible out, and let me see if I'm able to get this out here. So let's first see if the size is the same. Yeah, that looks good. Same story, 500 degrees, but with a smaller nozzle. Oh, and you see it's here, we do have, I think it's just broken here. I don't think that's the effect of the desoldering process. So, but this one is my private controller, so this wasn't defective beforehand. So there must be a short or something. Put some solder here. So now I go with 400 degrees C and 60 airflow. That's the half airflow I can accomplish with the station. Let's try to solder it. Looks good. So meter in continuity mode. Let's check from here to here. Yes, continuity, and from here to here, continuity. So this filter works. Yeah, let's hope that this is the issue and not the charging chip or something.
At this point I resoldered all connections from one side to the other and checked every single connection with the multimeter to ensure a good signal and no shorts.
So yeah, I resoldered the connections, checked if we have shorts or something, we haven't, and put tape over our cautionless pins or something. Press the sync button. Light. Okay. Try to charge. Yes. Now it's charging. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it back together and hope for the best, and I will never touch this ribbon cable again. Unfortunately, this side I have to get off again. Double check that there is definitely not one of our wires in the way. Yeah, instead of using this black old tape, we'll use that's a little, fabric style tape. Of course, you could use generic isolation tape or something, electrical tape. So I will go with this route and hope that this time all works fine. see. Sync button. White blinking light. Nice. Select the charger. Go back. Hello. Go to charging mode. Nice. Let's see USB-C to USB-C. So let's plug here USB-C. USB-C. So you see, actual now there's no power. When we just put this one here, there is power. When we plug USB-C, no power. Hopefully when we now plug this here, thanks to our resistor we soldered in, we should get something. And yes, we do get something. 0.48 amps. And you see it's charging brilliant. So the only thing left is now to check if this thing will work plugged into a computer or to the PS4 and see if the wire connection will work. So to test the controller, I found a simple solution. There's a website called gamepadtester.com where you could do this in the browser. It's not working with any browser, but it's working with the iPad, for example, so with Safari and Chrome, I think. So I do believe WebKit is necessary. Yeah, you could do this with, let me see, yeah, with Bluetooth devices. Where have I read it? Not sure. Is the device plugged in or connected via Bluetooth? Yeah, we will do this obviously with the wire to ensure that everything is wired correctly. So let's do that. So USB-C in our brand new USB-C port. And here we have the USB-C of the iPad. So this is an iPad Pro. And voila! Wireless controller, extended gamepad. So it is detected by the website. Just get rid of the glare. Yeah, now let's see what we can do. Left works, right works, down works, up works. Left control stick, analog stick works, right analog stick works. This button works, this. Shoulder buttons, same story, works. Options buttons, share button.
All in all, the whole process was not that difficult. Of course you need some knowledge of soldering and the right equipment for such things, but it's no rocket science either. Just get out of your comfort zone and start tinkering, it's very fun. If you have any questions regarding this mod, write a comment, I will try to do my best to answer them. In case you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Your support will help me grow this channel. Have a heart for broken devices and give them a second chance. Stay healthy and see you soon. Bye.